That's actually an interesting question. I wonder. I wonder if other people wonder this. Snowkarl says 90% of your support is from a small group of loyal, longtime fans. I don't know about 90. I don't know about 90. I would say 50%. About half of the support that I get is probably from the biggest fans. And then 50% is from more casual fans, viewers who just watch, and there's a little bit of ad revenue there, people who will absolutely throw a super chat here or there, but they don't contribute huge. I would say it's about 50-50. But 50 is a huge amount. If half of your income is coming from one small group of people, okay? And so you guys who are over-exaggerating saying 90, you're all wrong. I tell you right now, because I know exactly what kind of support I get. That's not correct. You know what it is you recognize certain names. You'll see, oh, this person comes by every day and contributes. Yeah, so that's a big part of my consistent support. But there's actually a ton of little stuff that adds up and that you don't see. You don't see the members. You don't see the ad revenue. You don't see those factors, you know. Anyway, continuing on. Do you have any advice for other streamers on how to cultivate a loyal following, or is it an organic phenomenon? You know, I think I'm in a very unique position, and I've said this. It has to do with when I started, I was in the right place at the right time. Being, how do I say, a lot different than the trends. I don't follow those trends of what a lot of these other popular guys have done. You know, case in point, here I am in 2023. I don't have any product placements. I don't have any paid advertisements on my streams. No, oh, we're playing this game just because I'm getting paid to shill. You know, none of that shit. I'm not exaggerating. Everyone who makes a living on YouTube is doing that. Even people who I respect and I really like their content do that. And I kind of understand why they do it. I don't do that, right? And that's a lot. Why? Because I have the dedicated fan base that I have. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't be able to keep that out of my content. I'd have to do it just like everybody else, right? I really feel like, I don't know, like it's just been such a journey. And there's some people who have been following the journey for so long that they feel invested, right? Which is great. I feel the same way, that there's people who've been along with me for so long that this is not just my story, it's our story, right? And a lot of people give me their own private stories about how over the years that they've been a family. I've been now doing this for 15 years. And I have people from all walks of life who send me messages that are just to some extent something like this. I've been watching it for 10 years. Over that 10 years, my life has dramatically changed. I went from being a college student to, you know, starting my own business, getting married. I have kids now. And the funny part is I can go back to your content every day and I feel like I'm at home, right? And I feel like I'm welcome and I have a great time. And whether it's, you know, I'm watching your game playthroughs or I'm playing your podcast in the background of something I'm doing during the day. And the fact that another thing is the consistency. A lot of content creators out there have not been consistent like I have been for 15 years. They change their upload patterns. They change the content they're putting out. And because of that, they basically have, you know, a falling out with a big chunk of their audience who don't feel that they're dependable anymore. But I have stayed consistent. And a lot of people appreciate that. And I get these messages that people just really appreciate that. I think that's, as I said this before, and I'll say it again, it's a silent majority. It's a silent group of people who will support me from time to time. Maybe they just come in from time to time and they drop a contribution, or behind the scenes, they're the members you never hear from. They're the patrons you never hear from. They're the people who actually have YouTube Premium and watch all my content, and I get all that ad revenue from their YouTube Premium. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people who are the real reason I can continue to be successful here. You understand? If it weren't for them, this would never be possible. So I tell you, I'm so grateful that I'm in a unique position other people aren't in, that I can do what I love and not have to worry about all those things that dilute the content, right? But I am in a unique position. There's not a lot of people out there who can say, hey, I can just do what I want all day and I don't have to worry about the fact that, you know, there has to be a shilling piece here or there. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. Okay. Someone took me $5. I can tell you right now what they're saying is very facetious. They're like, oh, thanks for your reaction to the disgusting fridge because it was very immature and it upset your audience. I can already tell it's a facetious tip. I'm not stupid. Like, I know when people are being too... That's complete bullshit. It's someone who wants to get attention trying to say that. And they don't mean it.